So this is the first time for these two to get out. As you can see, it's a bit messy. The older ferrets have been digging. But these two I've had for 2 weeks. They're 10 weeks old now. Badger's the dad of them. But they were quite timid when they came. Just started letting them out for a few minutes. But they seem to be enjoying themselves. But I can't let them go too far on their own due to the different holes that are everywhere, because that goes into a labyrinth of pipework which is about 200 odd foot. It goes all under all the concrete, etc., and they'll just go a bit wild and come out. So just keep an eye on them, let them get used to climbing and going around, and gradually, bit by bit, when they're much tamer and they come for their food, I'll let them out their hutches with the others bit by bit. Just a little bit too young at the moment, and they won't come out of the tubes because they're still quite timid. If you look, see, every time you go near them they come away. But right, this little rascal here is still a little bit funny. It's not a biter anymore, but doesn't like coming to you. Tries to run away. And the only trouble is I can't let it fully run around yet, because I don't want it going down the tubes, because the others are still a little bit aggressive with it. This one's the same, still shies away. It's getting better, don't bite no more. But just keep letting them explore and just keep touching them, stroking them, picking them up, but they don't necessarily come to you. This one's a little bit better than the other one. It doesn't run away as much, and it'll actually come up to you like that. It's just a question of getting their scent around here, swapping them in different cages so the others get used to them, and then in a week or so I'll introduce the others. Right, this is Badger's daughter. We'll try her. She's probably about the friendliest one. So this is the first time they met. They're half-brother, half-sisters, these two. The polecat looking one's out a wasp, which is a small standard, bred to a micro. And the other one's meant to be a micro breeding, but she was bigger than wasp. Same dad. Okay. That's enough for today. That's enough for today. Oh, bloody hell. Eating of this one, which is a cinnamon daughter, and that one's not got off to a good start. Hey, 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 come on. Come on. Come on. Slightly different approach. I've put one of the older kits in with the two young ones. She's not as aggressive as she was. They seem to be playing now. She's unsure which one to bloody grab hold of. As soon as she grabs one, the other one grabs hold of it. Oh. Look at that. She's had enough. Finally calm down, have you? Good girl. Good girl. Find out what they're all about. You stop biting, you little rat. You're a little rat in you. Little rat bag. Right, I think you can stay in there. Get your scent. Get used to these ones, and I'll introduce the other sister, who's a little bit more of a pain. This is the test. This is the one that was really aggressive earlier. So these have been in all night together. Come on, rascal, wake up. Come on, rascal. Hey, go on in. Need your dinner. So you two didn't end up killing each other. That's good. Oh, that's not yours. Just can go on with you each night. I'll alternate the other ones. Well, unfortunately, my introduction, the slow introduction, has been sped up because they ripped their way out of that cage and they're out. But these are the ones that were together anyway, and they're not 100%. They'll come to me now. That one's the better one. They're not 100%. This one here is really quite scatty. It's just running away to take its food away. But I'm gonna have to put the other ones out and just see how it goes. I've tried it in bit by bit, but they are quite aggressive. Right, they're all out there now. They're busy eating, but it's when the eating stops. And this little rat, very hard to tell apart now from cinnamon. Well, they've gone into this little hole. There's tubes under there. They dug it all out. They dug quite a chamber in there. It's a very small hole, and those two youngsters have got in there to get a bit of cover, really, from wasp and badger. They've been giving them a bit of a rough time. So they've got somewhere to go. The big ones probably could get in there, but it's not really big enough for them to get in. But I think it's going to be a bit of a trial by fire now. Like I say, they're all half brothers and sisters, apart from Wasp. Wasp, the mother, is one of them. Badger's the father of all of them. And the one that looks like that one, Cinnamon, slightly smaller, is the mother of the others. This one and that one, the silver one, are same father, different mother. Hopefully they'll all get along today. They're a bit skittish. But I'm going to have to repair the hutch because they've obviously chewed their way out. That's Badger there. Right, they've all been sleeping together now. Come on in, rascal. These young ones. Oh no. Hope you get. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's still a bit windy. So that's the two youngsters. They still run. That one's very timid around these older ones, and the other one runs out really fast, nicks a bit of food, runs back again. There she goes. And off she goes. I leave them out for about 12 hours. Seems to be working okay at the moment. Maybe grasp. Come on. Good. They're all sleeping together, the smaller ones. That's one of the kits. It's kind of keen on being picked up. They don't bite or anything, but sort of let themselves out. Come on in. Come on in, you big rascal. Come on in. Yeah, they seem to be getting along all right. I leave them out in the day now. They're still a bit weary of these older ones, but they are getting roughed up a little bit. But I think the constant swapping hutches and helped them out a bit. Come on in. Go on in. Right, what one are you? Well, they're all out now, so looks like they're all finally gelling. The only one I can't see is the kit that looks like cinnamon, which is that one. Well, she'll be in one of the tunnels usually there. Seems to be working out okay. Well, they've all been captured up. The cinnamon one, just there, which is very similar to that one. It's still a bit wary of coming to me. They seem to all be getting on. They're all bedding in together. There's the other one. They're all pretty good. It took a little bit of time. 4 weeks to integrate it. A lot of my friends just chuck them in, but it's such a big enclosure. I didn't want to risk doing that, and them getting lost underground, not coming out because they were too scared of either the adults or me. So it's working now, and they're fully introduced.